Hi, I'm Rich Harris and welcome back to my brunch series for Video Jug. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you a slightly sophisticated take on brunch with my beautiful asparagus and smoked salmon frittata. So first thing to do is to fry off some potatoes. I've got some of these which have just come into the season at the time we've started filming, which is Jersey Royal potatoes. Waxy, full of flavour, absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to put a drizzle of oil into quite a hot pan because I want to get some colour on these, get them really golden, and a couple of knobs of butter. So we want butter for flavour, oil for heat. If you just added butter in there, the butter's going to burn and you're going to get little black bits on your potatoes, which you don't want. Straight in with the potatoes. Good pinch of salt and a grind of pepper. And just want to keep shaking them around in the pan just until they start to go beautifully golden. They start to crisp up on the edges as well. Now, while the potatoes are doing their thing, let's move over to the asparagus. Asparagus is probably one of my favourite ingredients in the world, and I think that in England we grow the best asparagus you can possibly get your hands on. So when this is in season, it makes this dish really sing. The best way to prepare asparagus is just to find the natural point at which it breaks. This bit here is going to be woody and stringy because this is a bit that's going to be closer to the ground and is going to be growing for the longest, so we don't want to eat that. And that is going to be lovely, soft and delicate. Just take the rest of your asparagus and snap them off, just where they naturally break. Just give your potatoes a shake every now and again. And just starting to crisp up around the edges as well, it's beautiful. So, take your asparagus and just slice them into kind of rough lengths, a few centimetres long. And for a full list of ingredients, check out the description box. Scoop up your asparagus and drop them into a pan of boiling hot water. Now, you don't want to cook the asparagus completely in the water because it's going to ruin it. It's going to take away all the flavour, it's going to end up soggy and mushy, because don't forget you're cooking it twice. Once in the water and once in the frittata. So that it literally needs 30-40 seconds in there just to kind of shock it and start to cook it. Right, so the asparagus literally had 30-40 seconds. Drain it. To keep their lovely green colour, just run them under cold running water just for 20-30 seconds. So next up is the eggs. Take 8 eggs and crack them into a bowl. And this is going to form the base of our frittata. The eggs are what's going to bind everything together and make it luxuriously smooth and glossy and really rich as well. So just whisk the eggs up fairly loosely. I like to get a nice kind of marbling of egg white and yolk as well. So it doesn't have to be really perfectly whisked. And this is one of those really lovely dishes where actually you could blanch your asparagus the day before, have your potatoes sliced and ready, so the whole thing you can put together in about 10 minutes. And if you've enjoyed this recipe and want to see more like it, click the subscribe button, follow us on Twitter, or come and find us on Facebook. So, to the eggs, just going to add some finely chopped chives. Now, some people use scissors to chop chives. I think the easiest way though is bunch them all up and then just roll your knife through and you can get them really, really lovely and fine. So, scoop up your chives, chuck them in with the eggs, and then a good old twist of black pepper. It's going to add a bit of warmth. Good, generous pinch of salt. And give it another quick whisk, just so those chives get evenly distributed. Straight in with the eggs, over the potatoes. So, kind of like you're making scrambled eggs, shake the pan and just move the eggs around, and that'll help it all cook evenly, so you're not going to end up with a really hard base and sort of soft top. Now, when the eggs are almost set, take the pan off the heat, shake over your asparagus. Give it one final shake and just kind of press it down into an even layer. And then that just goes straight under a really hot grill for literally 30 seconds, a minute tops, just till it's bubbling and golden brown. So as soon as the top of frittata goes a nice deep golden brown, then it's ready to come out. It's just starting to go sizzling and golden brown around the edges. Now, take a spatula, just kind of loosen the edges and give it a bit of a shake. So turn it straight out onto a board, and that's where a good non-stick pan is really useful. I like to serve it like this. Just one big frittata on a board, plate of smoked salmon, some lemon wedges and some crème fraiche, and just let everybody dig in. If you want to keep it completely vegetarian, just leave off the smoked salmon, but you can do other things with it as well. Instead of the asparagus, you could put bacon in there, so bacon, potatoes, you could put other smoked fish in it. It really is very versatile and really, really simple to make. So to serve up a portion, just cut it into a wedge and serve it up with the smoked salmon. So, good sharp knife. And then what I think is really nice to do is just drape some of the smoked salmon over, and you'll find that the heat of the frittata just starts to warm that smoked salmon through and just releases all those lovely smoky flavours. Add a good dollop of crème fraiche and a wedge of lemon, and then just finish it off with a grind of black pepper. So there we have it, my asparagus and smoked salmon frittata, a lovely brunch dish that's guaranteed to impress your friends and family.